What's going on, everyone in the Goon Squad? Welcome back to another Monster Energy Supercross 2 video here on the channel. Guys, I've been having a ton of fun with this game. Like, I cannot deny the fact that it is different. It's a learning curve, but it's a ton of fun. Like, I am enjoying this game to the max right now. I really hope it isn't just because, like, it's a new game. I hope, like, a year from now I'm still enjoying this game. I just love moto games, man, so every time we get a new one I go into it with an open mind, and I'm enjoying this one so far. Now today, guys, I've kind of covered in like previous videos, you know, like the whole game in general, as I like knock my hat off my head. Yeah, I've kind of covered, like, you know, the whole game in general, but I haven't went in and like checked out the customization or anything. So today, guys, I'm gonna be going over the customization. I'm gonna hop in and I'm gonna show you guys all of the bike parts as well as all of the riding gear that you can use to customize your setups. So that's the plan for today's video, guys. If you do enjoy, make sure to smash that thumbs up button for me. If you guys didn't know, I actually have like a real life riding channel as well. It's always linked down in the description, guys. People are asking in every single video. Go check it out. Goonzig Productions. It's linked in the description. I have real life riding and everything on that channel. I just like to keep them separate. So for anyone that wants to see real life content, go check out that channel. I'm trying to upload on it more often. And let's get into the customization. Alright, so I'm going to start off here, guys, and go through the rider data, and I'm going to show you guys pretty much everything to do with the rider and the bike. So this is where you set up your rider profile. You can come in, you can choose your name, you can customize your surname, which is your last name, your nickname. You can see I have that as Goonzig. You can change your height. So the shortest you can go is 160 centimeters, and the tallest you can go is, what is it, 100? Is it in the 200s? It's 200, so 200 centimeters tall. Your number, you can choose your number, but the bummer is you can't choose a number that a pro has. So any number that is taken by a pro, you cannot be that number, which is a bummer. But you can change the font style as well as the color of the font, and you can do that with your name as well on the back of your jersey. You can change where you're from and your nationality. Moving on from there, we can come down to the rider appearance tab. This is where you can change your face. You know, you can make your character however you want to be. Then you can change your eye color, your hair color, your beard, the style, and the color. You can put on a hat. There are a few hat options for you guys to choose from. You have your sunglasses, so you can put sunglasses on your character. A few options for sunglasses there. Tattoos, you can get a tattoo on your face, your neck, or your throat, which is, I mean, it is what it is. If you want to put a tattoo on your character, go for it. I think that's pretty cool. I personally won't be doing that. You can then come in and put earrings on your character, which is, you know, just another thing that's customization, man. It's just one more thing to add to the list, which is pretty cool. So you can do your left and your right ear. Then we get into the rider outfit, but I'm gonna skip that and just come down to the celebrations. This here, guys, this is where you can hop in and choose like your different celebrations for when you win a race. If you go ahead and push the corresponding buttons for the correct celebration that you want to do, you will do that when you cross the finish line. So that is pretty cool. There are a bunch of them in here. You just have to come in and purchase them, like the left dab, for 150,000 credits. Now the rider outfit, guys, this is where things can get cool. So we have everything from your helmet to your goggles to your gear to your boots to your neck braces and everything in between. So these are the special helmets. These are the ones that I guess came as DLC, or the prestige helmets and everything. So those are those helmets. We have 6D helmets, and I'm gonna kind of go through this quick, guys, but I am gonna try and show you guys everything. So the 6D helmets, we have the Acerbis. I like this black helmet. That's usually what I go for when I want just like a nice black helmet. And then they have all of their colorways as well, so you guys can see those. AGV, they have AGV helmets. We have Aero helmets, which is pretty cool. A bunch of those actually, but they're all kind of their own design. That one's pretty clean. Answer helmets, Array helmets, EVS helmets, Fly Racing helmets, Fox Racing helmets, FXR helmets, HGC helmets, IXS helmets, just one who is now actually a sponsor of Joey Savacci, which is pretty cool, so you can run the same helmets as him. I think he runs this one actually, this helmet here, but I could be wrong. KYT helmets, I've never actually heard of this brand, but they do look pretty clean. They have that kind of European helmet manufacturer style, so I'm not sure if they're American or European or what. O'Neill, the O'Neill helmets, Pro Grip helmets. As you guys can see, there are a lot of helmets. We have the Scorpion brand, the Scott brand, the 7 brand, 7MX, man, they making a return in the game, man. Shui, Shot Racing, man, there are just a ton of options. Sumi, Thor, Troy Lee Designs, UFO, Unit, and that is it. So like a lot of helmets, guys. You can see if I went through and showed you guys every single one, we would be here all day long. A ton of helmets for you guys to choose from. Moving on from there, we have your goggles, which I'm just going to kind of show you guys this quick again. We have your X brand goggles, we have your Ethan goggles, we have your Fox goggles, which I actually don't see the Fox View goggle, which is kind of, I mean, a disappointment, but oh well. We have FXR goggles, we have the HZ goggles, just one goggles, so another sponsor of Joey Savacci, you can run his goggles as well. Oakley, we have the Oakley goggles, we got air brakes and all that, so that's pretty cool. Pro Grips, we got the Pro Grip goggles. Ride 100%, man, these are what I run in real life. A ton of models for those. We got Scott's, we got Thor, we got UFO Plastic, we got Viral, and then we're back to the X brand. Moving on from there, we have your suit. So these are the special components, once again, that are unlocked through DLC or prestiging your rider and just basically playing the game. We have the Acerbi's gear. We have the Alpine Stars gear, which there is a fair amount of Alpine Stars gear in the game. We have the Answer gear, which is all updated from last year's game, which is pretty cool. I'm liking this set here. We have the Fly Racing gear, which is looking clean. We got Fox, all the Fox kits. This is currently the set I am running in game. I'm running this white Fox set. I love it. We have the FXR gear, the JT Racing gear, the Kenny Racing gear. We have the Corax gear, which is actually a brand I've never seen in person, but like it looks really clean and I approve. Moose Racing also makes gear. O'Neill, we're back to Pro Grip making gear. Scott, we then have the 7, which is a fan favorite. I know that a lot of you guys are liking the 7 gear. A couple clean kits, like these kits are pretty fresh, I can't deny that. We then have the Shot Race gear, a bunch of different colorways for that gear. Thor, same thing, bunch of different colorways. These 2 kits here, I guess these 3 kits, they're pretty clean. I like that style for some reason. Troy Lee Designs, you know, always with the polka dots and everything, so they have a bunch of kits in this game. And then UFO, same thing, a bunch of kits in the game as well. And then Unit making some gear here. We got a lot of like black sets and like donuts on this jersey, man, is just like, what? I love it. We then have your boots. We have all of these special components just like before. You unlock these through leveling up and DLC pretty much. We then have the Acerbi's boots. We have the Alpine Star boots, which are pretty clean. We got some white boots, some white Tech 7s. Do they have Tech 10s? They do. Okay, so Tech 10s are up here. White Tech 10s as well. FM Racing, they got Forma boots. They got Fox boots. They got the Instincts up in here. They got the SG12 Garnet boots. They got the JT Racing boots. They got the Kenny Racing boots. They got the Moose boots. They got the Scott boots. They got the Shot Race Gear boots. City boots, honestly, looking real clean. These are boots that I've always wanted to try in real life, but never had the chance, so maybe I'll run them in game just to get that experience. TCX boots, Thor, and then we are back to these special components. So that is it for your boot choices. We then have neck braces. We have the Alpine Stars, the Atlas braces, the EVS braces, the FM Racing braces, the Movio braces, the Scott braces, and then we are back to the Alpine Star neck braces. And then other than that, we have all of these butt patches that you can go for, which is it's pretty cool. You know, we got like nobody cares, because let's be real, man, nobody cares. Sad boy, because who isn't a sad boy these days? You know, we're all sad out here. And get good, the kid, like just a bunch of butt patches you can buy. So guys, that was a mouthful, but there is a lot to do with rider customization, which is really good. So that's pretty much everything you can do for rider customization. Now let's hop in and check out the bikes. Okay, so bikes, it is very comparable to the first Supercross game, I can't deny that. Just a little bit of a different layout. So this is the menu here for your bike, and you can come in just like in the other game. You can change the color for your triple clamps, your hubs, your foot pegs, your levers, your brake and your clutch caps, which are on the handlebars there, your clutch guard on the engine, your chain, you can change the color of that, you can change the nipples on your rim, you can change your brake cable colors, your spokes, and then that is pretty much it for your color customization. So you can do all that. That's all I'm pretty much going to show for that little bit there. You can also come in and change your bike graphics, so you can choose like one of the libraries here. You can come in, choose one of the special components. Like I said, those are DLC or ones you get from leveling up in the game. We got Blackbird Racing, that they have a kit for every bike. Affetti Racing, more kits. Fusion Graphics kits, man. I think overall they've improved the graphics here in this game. We got HG stickers, and then we are back to the special components. But I think all in all, they've improved the look of the graphics kits. In the previous game, a lot of them just looked random, to be honest. But like, if you take a look like at a lot of these, I would probably never run that, but it's still a clean kit, I can't deny that. A lot of these ones, like, I guess that one I probably wouldn't run, I'd probably stay away from that one, but like, these kits are pretty clean, and you can't deny that. Like, they're all pretty clean. Even that one's pretty cool, that one's even cooler, and like, they're not bad. I like the graphics kits in these games, and you don't have to run your sponsored kit in your career anymore, which is sweet. You can then come in and customize like the way the front number looks and the way the side number looks and everything. So that's kind of like the little minor details. Here is where you can get in and actually customize your bike. So we got handlebars. We got handlebars from Circuit Equipment, Domino, Fly Racing, Mica Metals, Neckin, ODI, PBR, Pro Taper, which is what I'm running on my bike right now. We have Renthal, ton of options for bars. Artec, Torque 1, WRP, Zeta Racing, and then we're back to the Circuit Equipment. The bar pad kind of goes off of, does it go off of? I guess yeah, it goes off of what bars you have on your bike. So I'm running Pro Taper bars, and we can choose from a Pro Taper bar pad. That will change depending on what bars you choose. Moving on from there, we got hand grips. We have a bunch of grips to choose from. Circuit Equipment, Domino, Fly Racing, Mica Metals, ODI, Pro Grip, Pro Taper, Renthal, Artec, Torque 1, UFO, and Zeta Racing. Those are all pretty much the same. They don't really change anything on your bike, just the color of the grips. Handguards, of course, handguards once again are really just for looks. We have the Acerbis, Circuit Equipment, the Circa ones, the Polysport ones, the Renthal ones, the Artec ones, the UFO plastic ones, the Zeta Racing ones, and then we're back to the Acerbis ones. So pretty cool, man, pretty cool. Moving on to exhausts, we got 2 options for Akrapovic, 3 options for the Aero pipes. Bill's pipe, we get 1 option, but man, is it clean or what? That thing is fresh. FMF Racing got 4 options there, as well as the stock one. Those ones looking clean. Of course, FMF has the aluminum carbon and then the blue carbon for both of their pipes. So I guess this one's titanium and blue titanium. So it's pretty cool that they have like the blue pipes as well. FMF always seems to do that. LM exhaust, 2 options there. Pro Circuit, we got 3 options. Scalvini, 2 options there. Two Brothers Racing, 2 options for Two Brothers, and then we're back to Akrapovic. We're then moving on to tires. We have your Dunlop tires, your Gibson tires, your Golden tires, your Metzler tires, your Michelin tires, your Midas tires, your Pirelli tires, and then we're back to Dunlop. Rims, Rims, man, there are so many options here, different colors. They don't really make a difference on the bike, but they kind of do at the same time. So DID, Excel, MX Work, Pro Wheel, Warp 9, Alpina Raggi, DID, and then we are back to Excel, and they just have a ton of different colorways, and that's all that really changes. They do kind of change your handling, I'm looking here, or your acceleration, just kind of a little bit, but overall it doesn't make that big of a difference. Now your suspension, guys, we got Factory Connection, Marzocchi, MX Tech, Öhlins, Pro Action, Pro Circuit, Race Tech, Showa, WP, and Factory Connection to end it off. Well, I guess Factory Connection started it off as well, but that's your suspension. Brakes, we got a bunch of options. We got braking brakes, Brembo brakes, EBC brakes, Flow Motorsports brakes, Galfer brakes, Motomaster brakes, and then that's pretty much it for brakes. Rear sprocket, we got DDC, Flow Motorsports, Mica Metals, MX Works, Pro Taper, and these get colorful, man. These ones get colorful for all you guys that like the color flashing sprockets. Pro Taper, and I mean there are a lot of options for you. Renthal makes crazy looking sprockets. Sunstar has some orange ones and some black ones. They're looking good. And then you can actually change your seat, which is pretty cool. So there are a bunch of custom seats for you to choose from as well. And that, my friends, is pretty much it for customization. So you can hop in, customize your rider, customize your bike, and make them how you want them to be. It's pretty sweet. The customization is pretty in-depth. One thing I do want to mention is that everything to do with the customization is fairly expensive in game, so I would focus on maybe like things that are going to make big differences, like suspension and all of that, suspension, exhaust, before going and buying, like, you know, a new graphics kit that is just for looks. That's just my opinion though. That's it for this customization video, guys. It was just kind of like an overview of all of the customization options within the game. Next time we talk about customization, it's going to be us customizing our own bike. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to smash that thumbs up, and I will catch you guys all in tomorrow's video. Peace out.